For 100 years, this law school has tried and has succeeded in serving the people of Arkansas.
The University of Arkansas Law School really is a very tight-knit community, and there are 2 degrees of separation. I think sometimes at larger schools there's a much greater social distance between the faculty and students, but here it's really a close-knit community. Over the years, we've had some pretty remarkable faculty members. They've been involved on a national level, setting policy.
That first day that I was here, I met Dr. Loeffler, I met Al Whitty, I met Ray Guzman, 3 names that are known to 50 years of lawyers in Arkansas because they were outstanding classroom teachers and they were committed to their students.
The faculty have an open door policy. They serve as advisors to the student organizations. They'll coach the teams, moot court teams. They'll serve side by side with them on pro bono projects. We also have a community life committee.
And that tradition of commitment to teaching has continued today. And I think that's the primary strength of this law school. And when we hire new faculty members, one of the things we look for is their willingness to commit to Arkansas and to commit to the students. In April of 1924, the president of the university and Professor Waterman went to the Board of Trustees and said, "We recommend a law school be established in Fayetteville." They had 6 requirements, one of which had to meet all ABA and ALS requirements. You had to be a high school graduate to come. There'd only be 15 students the first year. Tuition would be $60, and there would have to be a library. And so the Board of Trustees signed off on that, and our first students came here in September of 1924.
I think we can't talk about the legacy of the law school without talking about the 6 pioneers and the difference they made. So remember Silas Hunt, George Haley, George Howard, Christopher Columbus Mercer, Jackie Shropshire, and Wiley Branton. And for me, a very special pioneer is Dean Stacy Lee. When I think about the 6 pioneers, I remember when I was selected the first time to be dean that I felt that I was a part of their legacy and that what they had accomplished inured to me in my role as dean, and I owed it to them to carry their legacy forward.
I've taught at 5 other law schools. And I believe that relations between students and faculty are better here than at any of the other 5 law schools. I think that's because we're a state school, we're a small state. The vast percentage of our students come from Arkansas and they're going to stay in Arkansas. And we, the faculty, know that we want to serve them.
We have an obligation to the community and to the state, and one of the joys has been seeing when students come from underrepresented communities, go back to those communities and serve and live so many lives. We have a criminal law clinic, we have an immigration law clinic, a low-wage worker and human trafficking clinic, and we're starting an entrepreneurship clinic. The law school was the first in the country to develop a graduate program in agricultural and food law, and then later we have the only Indigenous Food and Agricultural Initiative program.
And in my years here, I've seen students such as Rodney Slater and Judge Levinsky Smith. I have seen individuals go off and become governors. We've had numerous people go off and serve in the state, on state and federal bench. We've had lots of people go off into private law firms. We've had people go off and serve in nonprofits. So I want the students to know that there are numerous things and numerous ways in which they can use 3 years of legal training to serve the public and to have a fulfilling career.
It is befitting that the law school be inducted into the Hall of Fame in its centennial year, recognizing its very long arc of excellence and contribution to both the state and the nation.
This law school has been recognized for having accomplished this in the past, and the law school commits to accomplishing it in the future.
It could not happen at a better time, and it could not be more important to us. We're really excited about it.